Hey, happy weekend, happy Saturday, and been thinking about the last couple episodes. Having Tom over was great, and good enough to see Pete and the guys, and Wally, that was great. But I do remember like kneeling down a lot, being on my knees when Tom was here trying to get on the bike, and I just thought maybe I'll build a table. So I went to Marketplace and I found this, and I was like, oh, I don't have to build a table, somebody already did that for me. But as you can see, it's a little bit, well, it's a work table, so it doesn't matter, but I kind of think I can make it a little bit better. I do like the wheels. And I thought for the price, which was practically giving it away, it's quite a nice start for what I'm looking for. Then I saw this guy who was down on his health and he was getting rid of all this stuff and gave me a price I couldn't say no to, and I got this. So I know what you're thinking. This is a lot of work and a lot of parts. And you're right, it's probably a little work here putting this together. That's what you see. What I see is an excuse to use the pressure washer. I know it sounds like overkill, but again, this is a lot of fun. And look at this, look at the state of this, look at this guy. We got like dirt, corners and crevices, and you know, this has been used and loved on multiple projects. He said he had all kinds of dirt bikes and big Red Wings on here and have you. So yeah, so it's got loved, it's got some dirt, got some grime, and I'm gonna get it off. Before and after, right? Look at that. I know we gotta wait for it to dry. I'm not worried about water spots. You're worried about water spots on your floor jack, on your lift. You got other issues, I'm sure, but it's all gone. Easy. Some gray paint to remember the other owner by. That's fine. Some war marks. Got a little bit of schmutz right here, but that's about it. It all came off. Easy. How do you get mud and cobwebs on the same item? I have no idea. And the rest of it's drying pretty nicely over here. Let's let it dry. I'll assemble it, and then we'll give it a once over on all the oily parts I need to grease and lube so that it doesn't rust on me. Oh my gosh, this is great. Volvo motorcycle, excellent. Yeah. I got the lift together, and I got the bike on the lift. So did it, but not without its, well, let's just say there are a lot of expletives used while doing this process. The issue is this thing is so heavy. The bike was not neutral. So I had to figure out how to get neutral just like this. And I couldn't find the lever, so that was going to be like, do you know how to adjust this to make it to go into neutral? I got it on. Luckily, it's been leaking a lot of oil lately, so it actually went up on that. Not too bad, but definitely the right size, obviously, and fits no problem. This whole thing is on wheels now, so I can roll it around the garage. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day, guys, but so tomorrow's job is resurrect this whole nonsense. That's for tomorrow. I'm ending this on a positive note. I'm gonna call it a day, but the video's not over yet, guys. But yeah, one last look. Ultimately, nice. All right, different day, same shirt as the case were, but got the bike on the lift, and that's looking nice. Got a little cover on it temporarily. Fits with the rest of the garage, so that's a plus. So let's get on this table. You know, for the wood alone, it was a pretty good deal. And it's got casters, 4x4, so pretty strong. The gentleman even put like additional supports up underneath, so we're all good. The thing I don't like is that the unevenness of like how the support 2x4s are done, like, and 45s are kind of weird, and that's outside here, and this is like a different piece of wood altogether. So I went on Marketplace and someone was just giving away, you know, framing 2x4s. They were making molds that was concrete, you know, but I can make this work, you know, free is free, so let's get at it. Okay. guy had all the screws in here, every screw you could find. It's so many screws. So it was secure. This tabletop was really down, but I got them. It's a great piece of wood as far as thickness goes and everything, but it's just had a lot of art projects on it. So I'm thinking that I can flip this over. Yeah, better. And in fact, now that we can see what's going on here, oh, look, the screw, there's even one more screw. I'm going to Home Depot, go to scrap pieces, and look what I can find for a perfect tabletop. Home Depot did not disappoint. Amazing piece of wood, check it out. Lovely, but because it's as is, or scraps, they spray painted the percentage 70% off in purple on the center of the table. So let's get to sanding.
2,000 years later.
So much sanding. If you spray paint bare wood, bare plywood, it soaks in. And I did my best, but it's not 100%. It was a 70% sign. I feel like it's more than 70% gone. So here it is. And I mean, it's beautifully smooth, right? It's just, wow. But you can still kind of see a little bit there, a little bit here, and this. But remember, boys and girls, that this is a motorcycle table. It doesn't have to be pretty. It's just a work table. I'm done. Hands are vibrating. Face is full of dust. Calling it a day. Be right back. This is day 3 on this project. I thought it was going to be a quick Saturday, Sunday type thing, but it's gotten a little out of hand. So I've got, just to recap, I've got the frame for the table all set up. So we've got a lower shelf capability now, where before the wood was all different places, and then the top shelf as well, top level, rather the table is all good. And then of course you've got the lower shelf here, which I've already put a quick coat on, and then another for the top here. Top table, again, I was trying to get that wonderful 70% off, which again, it's mostly gone. You can see it, but only if I point it to you, right? But otherwise, looking pretty good. So let's get this coat of finish on. Don't get carried away, VW. Take it easy. Take it in strides. Always that one hair. It's important to remember this is just a work table. I put tools on, something to dent and stain everything, but I just wanted to try and keep a little bit of the natural wood look that, you know, I lucked out because I was just gonna get nasty, you know, construction wood, but to get a piece like this for so cheap. And then of course I just reused the old top, flipped it over, and now that's the lower shelf. It's gonna be covered in boxes and crates, anything anyway, probably oil stains. And this unfinished wood just soaks up this sealant so quickly. So I have maybe a little bit left. I'm just gonna spread it around. One coat, call it done. What are we, day 3, day 4? I've lost track on this table. I know, it's just a motorcycle table. It's not furniture, but got the whole frame figured out, obviously, all screwed together, looking good. Both the bottom shelf and the top are all done, so that's good. I just have one last little thing, and that is, it just doesn't match, like all different wood grains and colors, because it's all reclaimed wood, right? So it is sanded down, and I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna paint it. If you like watching paint dry, congratulations. Oh, this is like solid. This is not paint at all. This is like putty. Oh, look at this. Breakfast time. So I think this wasn't sealed properly. This is not gonna get back liquid form. So I can't use this on the wood. See? I'm cleaning out the garage and making tables at the same time. Breakfast number 2. What are the chances of both of them being unworkable? Oh look, liquid. That's nice. Oh yeah, way better. That is job done. I have a really nice first coat. Second coat, do I need it? Do I not? I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. Are there brush strokes in the paint? Yes. Are there some drips? Absolutely. Are some of the bristles from the $1 brush find its way as part of the table? You know it. But again, it's a motorcycle table, VW. Besides, the tabletop is gonna be beautiful. And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh man, he just put screws through that beautiful piece of wood. It's a motorcycle tool table, guys. Right? For what it is, pretty happy with this. Still some touch-up areas to be done here in the bottom shelf. Little spots on the edges here. Might even lift the board up a little bit to, you know, get underneath just a tad. And it's kind of fun to think that at one point, there were all these 2x4s that looked like this. That wood was like thinking, I'm done, my life's over, I was this great tree, now I'm framing concrete, someone's gonna chuck me in the bin and I'm done. But a few select pieces got to become a motorcycle table. And that, I think, is the next step in evolution that we all hope for. One day, maybe you too can be chosen to be part of your own motorcycle table. Let's get some deep thoughts. Anyway, gonna do some touch-up painting and then I'll bring you back. Wow. I just try to get these videos done on a Saturday. Happy Saturday, by the way. It's Saturday again. This is taking me all week to do. I just had a couple hours in the morning here and there before jumping into work. And so I think we're at the very last stage of this motorcycle table, I'm calling it. I don't know, it's just a table for whatever you want to put on it. Anyway, here we go. So here it is. Got all the extra little painting around the outside, all done. Used some car jack stands to jack it up there to get a mate, because my design idea had to disassemble the table in order to get that second shelf in. I just like the way it kind of notched around the 4x4s. I thought that was a cool way to kind of extend the length, otherwise it'd have to like end 4 inches short. I didn't like that. I don't know if you guys have used this product or not, but the packaging is really cool. So this is the satin finish that I used for the top of the table. And what I really like, I don't know, they don't send me this for free, I bought this. But anyway, what I really like is the container. It's a screw top. Now you can unscrew it. And I keep all my old sawdust. If you keep your sawdust, or some of it anyway, Elmer's glue in this guy fills cracks, all kinds of things. Pro tip, at long last, what a week. Table's done, the lift is built, bike's on the lift, worked out really great. And so now, should just anyhow you want. It just raises up to bike's on a lift, work table's ready. There's really no excuse. Next week, there's just so many parts I have to update and fix and clean that I think we only have one choice, and that's to disassemble the bike. You know, pulling the gas tank, the seat, oil filter, let's pull the motor, let's wipe the frame down, I'm gonna rewire the whole bike. How long is that gonna take me? I'm thinking that the disassembly of the bike, disassembling the bike will go very fast, but then fixing and cleaning all the parts is gonna be a little bit longer. So see you next week for that. So thanks guys, thanks for hanging out. This is not my usual episode. I usually meet people, talk about their bikes or whatever, but just trying to get my little workshop, my little garage in shape. Got the table, got the bike working on the lift. So next week I'm gonna bite the bullet, start disassembling my first motorcycle. See you next week guys, thanks so much, have a great one.